Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video, and today we're going to be making a whole solar system only with blue objects. So this is going to be pretty interesting, but before we get into this guys, this is going to be my last video I'm actually going to be making for a while, because I'm going on holiday if you don't know, and obviously if you watch one of my last live streams, you would know I'm actually going to Florida and I'm visiting NASA, so I will be making a video on that, and it should be coming out Tuesday or Wednesday next week, so yeah, look forward to that. But I've pre-recorded a bunch of videos. I've got like, I don't know, five or six videos pre-made, so hopefully that'll keep you guys updated for the next few weeks. I'll probably be coming back on the 28th of July, so yeah, there'll be loads of pre-recorded videos in the time being till I get back. So yeah, this is the last video I'm actually making, and then all the ones you're going to see after this in the next few weeks, I made those all before I made this one. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. But anyways, let's get into a whole new simulation, and we're going to start this off with a blue star, since we can only use blue objects in this. This is going to be pretty interesting. So we're going to get a nice blue star. So, ooh, we could try, I want to try Ada Carinae maybe. That's a very bright star. You know what? Let's give it a go. Let's just use Ada Carinae A, put it right there. And can we use B maybe? How much mass has that got? 160 suns. Okay, we could put a second star around it as well. So we need to find something else that's quite large. Actually, let's use, can we use the pistol star in this? Wait, where is it? Yeah, there it is. So the pistol star is quite large in size. We'll put it in a binary system. So let's put them pretty far out actually, because yeah, these are quite large objects as you can see here. So yeah, both of these are blue stars. As you can see, we've got the pistol star here, quite blue, and we've got this is really blue. So good stuff. This only has 2.03 suns, but that's not accurate, so I don't actually know how much mass it is. I just made it the correct size, because this is a custom object if you didn't see there. So good stuff. Right, so just going to quickly check this out and see if it's working. And while we're just quickly checking this out, guys, many thanks for all of the subscribers recently, because we're at 777 now. It's crazy. And it looks like Pistol Star is just orbiting Eta Carinae. Eta Carinae is barely moving, so yeah, there you go. So this is basically like a planet around a star. That's how much how low in mass this thing has. So that should be pretty good for us to add some planets in. So we're going to definitely add the first three. We're definitely going to add is, where is it? Let's go back to the normal menu. So let's add Uranus. So we'll add them all at a decent distance. So Uranus, Neptune. We have to add them further out actually, and then Planet 9. We're definitely adding those three in because they're all blue. So there we are. But the problem is, how hot is that? Okay, 919. Okay, we're definitely going to have to do something about that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move them further out than the Pistol Star and have them like this instead. So let's do that. Then I'm going to move the Pistol Star a little closer. Do something like this maybe? That'd be something cool. Because we want to have some Earth-like objects in here as well. Because as long as it's got blue on it, we can use it. So let's just make sure all of these three are auto orbit on Planet 9 as well. Let's quickly do that. So now if we hit play, they should all be orbiting, and that, we just need to check the Pistol Star, let's quickly auto orbit on that. So now if we speed this up, we're traveling at years a second here. That's how long or big this solar system is. So pretty crazy stuff. So we've got Uranus. Okay, 180. Yeah, we can live with that. That's cool. Oh, that's cold enough. It doesn't make it go red hot or anything like that. So that's good. We've got Neptune at 152, and then Planet 9 at 119. So all of these are looking good actually. So we've got our nice blue planets there. So look here now. This is where it gets a little more interesting. So let's start adding random Kepler. Actually, we want to add Earth in as well, and Kepler 22b, because they're gonna be pretty cool. So let's get Kepler 22b first. So let's put it about there maybe. Then maybe we can have Earth in orbit of Kepler 22b. So that should be pretty interesting stuff. So how warm is this here? So it's got its atmosphere. Okay, it's definitely too hot. So what we're going to do is we're going to increase its albedo a bit so it cools down, but not too cold. And it's, yeah, there we go. Looking good. It's a nice dark blue sort of atmosphere. Looking good. So 20 degrees, 22. Okay, that looks like it's stable. So okay, 36. I never knew that had 36 masses of Earth. So that means we should be able to put Earth in orbit of Kepler 22b, I want to say. So if we just hit pause, we can have Earth as a moon. So let's put it about there. And now if we go back. Whoa, we're going too fast. Okay, where did that Earth go? Earth? Did it crash? Is it even in here still? I know the Earth just disappeared. Okay, it may have collided with the Kepler planet. Whoops. Okay, we need to slow down time a little more. So Let's go down there. And let's put Earth again down. So let's leave it around there. Right, so we're traveling a few days. Now we need to put that a little further down to a few hours. Now we hit play. And there we go. We've got our Earth in orbit. So we may have to tune the Earth a little bit just to make sure it's all working good. So, okay, its temperature is heating up, but how hot will it go? So it's the stable climate mode as well. So we can play around with the albedo a bit. So let's increase it so it reflects a little more light. And now we want to see how cold it gets. We want it above 10 degrees, but lower than 40, I'd say. So we're looking good right now. Let's increase it a little more. Let's leave it in about the 20s. Yeah, okay, we can leave it like that. So that looks good. So now we've got a blue planet, or a blue moon around a blue planet, around a blue star system. Looking good. Then we've got our 3 blue gas giants there, which orbits have slightly changed a bit, probably due to the pistol star here, but not too much of an issue since they are very far apart, their orbits anyway, I believe. So looking good. So if we just look here, so 765, and then this one's about 800, and then that one's about 90. So yes, they've got about 100 AU in between these orbits, so they should be good. Right, so next up, if you haven't noticed as well, all of the orbits are bluish sort of colours, which is pretty cool. Okay, so next up. Okay, I know what else I'm going to add, actually. Well, this one's getting a little too warm, actually. Oh, no, that's fine, actually. What am I saying? So let's actually get Big Rock in here. So humongous rocky planet, and we'll put that. Let's actually let's put it a lot further out, actually. So let's leave it about there. So there we go, looking good. So this is a humongous rocky planet, and this is literally the largest rocky planet you can pretty much have in the game that works, because you can make ones like 1,000,000 kilometers in size, but when you save the simulation and reopen it, it actually gets smaller. But this object stays the same size when you save and reopen, to my knowledge. So yeah, there we go. And this thing is actually massive if we compare it to the sun here. Yeah, this thing's pretty big. We can compare it to Proxima Centauri as well. It's larger than Proxima. That's how insanely large this star is. So, or planet, I should say. So, how's it doing? So, let's check out the temperature on this thing. So, okay, we may have to make it a little warmer, or a little more albedo, and it's looking good already, actually. So, if we speed this up, okay, what's going on here? It's getting smaller for some reason. I need to turn that off. Dang it. Yeah, that option should have been off because it was the same size there. So now, okay, that's all doing good. Yeah, we won't make it any bigger, it's fine like this. So we'll just okay, 40 degrees. Okay, that's still a little too warm for my taste, so we'll decrease it a little bit so it goes into the 20s. Yeah, 25, that works for me. So there we go. If we want a quick comparison with our system here, let's go in here and have a little look. So this thing is massive compared to the 3 gas giants. Then we've got Kepler 22b, then we've got good old Earth there, looking very, very small. So yeah, poor little Earth. Alright, so I think I'm going to have a little play around with the orbits as well. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to make it go a little like that, just to make it a little more unique. We'll do the same with Planet 9 and all that as well. So let's quickly do a bit of inclination like that, and then we'll do some with Uranus as well. Quickly play around with some of these options just to randomize it a bit, make it a little look pretty. So let's do it with Neptune as well, just play around with some of these options. So looking good. Now it's a little more like wonky, I'd say, or more of a wonky solar system. So yeah, that looks a little more realistic, I'd say, instead of having all of the objects the same sort of what's the word? Same sort of looking orbits. We've got a little like different stuff going on here. So looking good, and we've got all of our blue objects still. So where else can we add? Actually, I've got another custom Kepler planet, so we can add that in. Kepler 145c. So we can also put that in. Let's put it in. Let's put it in there. I'll have a really peculiar orbit up here. Now we hit play. And then we've got another one. So you see that Kepler 22b and Kepler 22b's orbit is wobbling a bit, but I believe that is Earth causing that to happen. Yep, I'd say that's definitely Earth, but overall that is stable, I want to say. So we'll just leave that like that. And this is actually a special Kepler object as well. This is the only object which isn't on the list here, like because it's a saved object. But it's the only one that isn't on the main menu here that has like a custom blue. This blue trail that Kepler 22b has, that is unique to this object. The only way you can get this is if you go into the Kepler 22b simulation and get that and save the object from there, because that's what I did. Alright, so Kepler 145c. Let's have a little look here. Let's zoom in as well. So looking good. I made this a very long time ago, actually, this object. So, okay, how cold will it get? So we may have to decrease the albedo a bit and increase the atmosphere. So let's go 1.25 just to make it a little more, or surface pressure, I have to say. And now it's looking good. And let's also put it on a tilt, like that. So that looks pretty cool. I do like that. And let's actually also add a water moon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get... which one should I get? Let's get the lunar moon from giving the moon a moon and making it hackable. So, yeah, if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's pretty cool stuff. So, yeah, the lunar's moon. So the moon of the moon. So it's a very small object. Hopefully this will work out as well. So let's decrease that a bit. And hopefully that should start warming up. So there we go. Oh, of course it's smoking up, of course, because it's these massive stars. So we may have to make it a little larger in size. So let's leave it like that. Okay, hopefully that doesn't collide with Kepler 145, because that would not be good. But let's leave it like that. Okay, looking good. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming. I may have to sneeze. Dang it! Don't really do that often. All right. So let's go back to the lunar moon. All right, are you doing good? Okay, 7 degrees. Okay, we can live with that. That works. Okay, so 7. Yeah, that's fine. We could live. A little chilly here, but like I said in the video when I made this, as you can see from the surface, I made it more of like a snowy sort of planet, like loads of snow and mountainous areas, and a bit of like jungly, like grassy areas there. So I'll just make it a little more Earth-like, I'd say. So yeah, look at this. This is pretty cool, actually. Wow, that's pretty that's pretty crazy. Alright, so slow this down a bit because we're going a little too fast. Alright, so that is now done. Okay, looking good. I don't want to make this simulation or solar system too big, so we can also add in Pascal from my Pascal system. I made this one a long time ago, this object as well, so we'll also put that at a much further distance as well. We'll leave it like that. I gave it a custom blue object. So I believe this was Earth at one point. So I don't know how it has this blue trail. It may just be... Oh, this may be Neptune, actually. I think this could have been Neptune at one point. That's why it has that blue trail. It may be... I don't know. I think it is. Alright. Or it may have just been a star, actually. I can't remember. So, let's cool this, slow this down. And we're going to have to add a lot more atmosphere to this. So let's give it an atmosphere of 5 ATM. And hopefully that'll start warming up. Okay, still getting colder. Okay, let's do 10 ATM. Okay, now it should be warming up. Come on, warm up, please. Alright, let's try 40 maybe. Okay, still getting colder. Oh, it's got that positive infinity thing. Ah, I hate this. I don't know what this means, but it's just really annoying. We'll just reset it completely. Does it get rid of it? This has got no atmosphere anymore. Oh, wow, that's kind of annoying. I don't know why it doesn't work. This positive infinity thing, it just messes all the objects up usually. What if we give it like... let's go to the ATM again. Let's give it 100. Is that going to warm? It still gets colder. See this? Yeah, this object is kind of glitched out, so we're going to have to sadly get rid of it. I have to fix that up actually. Okay, let's just try Pascal 2 instead. This one is a remade one. Okay, how's this going to work? So let's see if this will work. So please work this time. Okay, 0 degrees. Okay, this one's got the same issue as well. Seriously? Oh, that's really annoying. What if we try 10? Yeah, that's finished as well. Dang it, that sucks. What about Pascal 3? Please say this one works. Is it gonna work? Oh yeah, this one will work. Okay, there we go. I knew one of them worked. Alright, so let's go down here and check out its temperature. So we want it to stay in the positive temperatures. So, okay, too cold. Let's just decrease it a bit so it warms up. Okay, still getting colder. Whoa, what's going on here? Okay, 2 ATM. Let's try 5 ATM. So now it's warming up. Okay, I see you there. Okay, looking good. So it's more. This is like an Earth-like object as well. I may need to change the colours a bit actually. Maybe put white on it. Yeah, there we go. A little more snowy areas, like mountainous bits there. Looking good. Let's also decrease the water on it a bit, just so we get a bit more land. Actually, no, I want to make it a little more oceanous. Actually, yeah, I like that. All right. So now that is our most outermost object over here. So we'll also give it a very crazy looking orbit as well. So we'll give it a completely ridiculous thing like that. Actually, give it... Yeah, I like that. I think that works. So now, this solar system should be complete, I want to say. So if we speed it up, just to check everything works. So we've got our gas giants in the... or closest to the stars. We've got our rocky planets a little further away. Actually, we could use this Epsilon or Engine EC, because that is this object is blue, so we'll leave that about there. So if you don't believe me, that is blue. That's a very, very light blue, but still, that's blue. I'd say that's blue. So yeah, this object can be included. See, that's a very pale blue, It's got a bit of white on it, but blue is blue after all, so looking good. So there we go. So we've got more objects for our blue solar system there. We don't need to touch it at all since it is a gas giant and it's cold. Okay, anything else? Let's have a look here. Could try. Wait. No, I don't want to add any more stars in. We could add a pulsar in. And no, I don't want to add. No other stars. We definitely don't want to mess it up. Let's add Kepler 69c as well as our last object. I know that works. So let's go to it and let's check it out. So yeah, this does have water on it, which is good. So we're going to need to add an atmosphere on it. So let's slow this down like this. Okay, there we are. Now let's give an atmosphere of, let's go with 2.2 ATM to start off with. Oh, and that is warming up very quickly, so we're going to make it increase how much light it reflects. Okay, so it doesn't get too hot or too cold. Okay, so 18 degrees, yeah, that works for me. So looking good. So we've got a whole ocean world here, looking very pretty. So there we are. So that should be it. Because I don't want to add too many objects, like I said, and yeah, just make it like our solar system. We've got about, how many planets is that? So we've got Uranus 1, Neptune 2, Planet 9 3, 22b is 4, Big Rock is 5, 145c is 6. What's next? This 69c is 7, Epson is 8, and Pascal 3 as 9. So 9 planets. Yeah, that works for me. And we've got a binary star obviously in here. So, or not binary, but it's orbiting, so it's still 2 stars. So looking good. So there we are, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed this solar system creation here. And like I said, this will be my last video for a while. So hopefully you enjoyed. So looking good. Yeah, we've got our custom Big Rock there. I really like that object. It's pretty cool. Right, so now we'll just speed this simulation up to make sure it all works correctly. So the Kepler 22b in Earth is still having a little, or going a little crazy in here. So yeah, where's that little Earth at? Yeah, there it is. Looking cool. So 30 degrees, yeah, that works for us. So there we are. A whole simulation made of blue objects. And if you want a quick look at them all as well, so we've got 1 blue star, 2 blue stars. And if we go all the way down here, we've got Big Rock, which has got blue, is blue. Then we got Epson Andretti C there. Then we got Uranus, Neptune, Planet 9. We've got 22b there. Then we've got 69. Yeah, is that no 145c? Then we've got 69c. Then we've got good old Earth. Then we got Pascal 3, which is one of mine. And then we've got the lunar moon, which is very, very cold, but should have some. Okay, where did all the water go? Okay, pretend you didn't see that. That had water on it when we last checked it. So yeah, there we are. Yeah, there we go. So we've got all of our blue objects here, looking very nice. So yeah, make sure you guys, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more. Help us on the way to 800 subs, since we are at 777 right now. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. So yeah, make sure you all have a good day, and I think that's everything I need to say. So I'll pretty much see you guys in about 2-3 weeks, since this is my last video I'm making a while, apart from the NASA one, but I'll still be on holiday then. So yeah, see you guys in that NASA video, I guess, because yeah, pretty cool stuff. Remember, I do have other videos coming out, so don't be worried. So yeah, there we are. So I'll see you guys in NASA in a few days time. So yeah, laters, and have them like this instead. So let's do that. Then I'm going to move the pistol star a little closer. Do something like this maybe. That'd be something cool. Because we want to have some Earth-like objects in here as well. Because as long as it's got blue on it, we can use it. So let's just make sure all of these 3 are auto orbit. On Planet 9 as well. Let's quickly do that. So now if we hit play, they should all be orbiting. And that, we just need to check the pistol starts, quickly auto orbit on that. So now if we speed this up, we're traveling at years a second here. That's how long or big this solar system is. So pretty crazy stuff. So we've got Uranus. Okay, 180. Yeah, we can live with that. That's cool. Oh, that's cold enough. It doesn't make it go red hot or anything like that. So that's good. We've got 777 now. It's crazy. And it looks like Pistol Star is just orbiting Eta Carinae. Eta Carinae is barely moving. So yeah, there you go. So this is basically like a planet around a star. That's how much how low in mass this thing has. So that should be pretty good for us to add some planets in. So we're going to definitely add the first 3. We're definitely going to add is, where is it? Let's go back to the normal menu. So let's add Uranus. So we'll add them all at a decent distance. So Uranus, Neptune. We have to add them further out actually, and then Planet 9. We're definitely adding those 3 in because they're all blue. So there we are. But the problem is, how hot is that? Okay, 919. Okay, we're definitely going to have to do something about that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move them further out than the Pistol Star weeks. I'll probably be coming back on the 28th of July. So yeah, there'll be loads of pre-recorded videos in the time being till I get back. So yeah, this is the last video I'm actually making, and then all the ones you're going to see after this in the next few weeks, I made those all before I made this one. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. But anyways, let's get into a whole new simulation, and we're going to start this off with a blue star, since we can only use blue objects in this. It's going to be pretty interesting. So we're going to get a nice blue star. So, ooh, we could try... I want to try Ada Carinae maybe. That's a very bright star. You know what? Let's give it a go. Let's just use Ada Carinae A, put it right there. And can we use B maybe? How much mass has that got? 160 suns. Okay, we could put a second star around it as well. So we need to find something else that's quite large. Actually, let's use... Can we use the Pistol Star in this? Wait, where is it? Yeah, there it is. So the Pistol Star is quite large in size. We'll put it in a binary system. So let's put them pretty far out actually, because yeah, these are quite large objects as you can see here. So yeah, both of these are blue stars. As you can see, we've got the Pistol Star here, quite blue, and we've got this is really, really blue. So good stuff. This only has 2.03 suns, but that's not accurate, so I don't actually know how much mass it is. I just made it the correct size, because this is a custom object if you didn't see there. So good stuff. Right, so just going to quickly check this out and see if it's working. And while we're just quickly checking this out, guys, many thanks for all of the subscribers recently. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video, and today we're going to be making a whole solar system only with blue objects. So this is going to be pretty interesting, but before we get into this, guys, this is going to be my last video I'm actually going to be making for a while, because I'm going on holiday if you don't know, and obviously if you watch one of my last live streams, you would know I'm actually going to Florida and I'm visiting NASA, so I will be making a video on that, and it should be coming out Tuesday or Wednesday next week, so yeah, look forward to that. But I've pre-recorded a bunch of videos. I've got like, I don't know, 5 or 6 videos pre-made, so hopefully that'll keep you guys updated for the next few